channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make those homemade french fries that I was talking about. So let me wash my hands. And I literally just washed them anyway. So whatever. Okay, so next I'm going to wash my potatoes. Okay. So I only have 2 potatoes because I'm literally making them for me only. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these potatoes up. So this part is kind of rotten, so I gotta cut it off. The first thing I do is cut these potatoes into, the shape of a regular french fry. So, make the rectangles. So yeah, I just hold it and cut down. And then I'll turn it to the side. Or cut this way. Honestly, I like my fries small, but when I do fries, everybody usually says they want the larger kind. So yeah, I don't try to make them all precise and whatnot. I just leave them to be close enough. Okay. Oh, this is so slippery. I keep dropping this freaking potato. So the first thing I do is I cut them up on this pan because I don't feel like using a cutting board. And then when I actually cook potatoes, make french fries, whatever you want to call it, I put the foil down. And then I'm going to show y'all the rest of what I do in a minute. Potato is all kinds of bad, but it's good enough for this, so whatever. my videos. You should try to get them to be around the same size, but it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But obviously some fries are gonna cook faster than others. Okay, so after I do this, you know, I cut everything up. What I do is I take the foil, and we actually had wider foil, but we're out. But just to reduce the amount of scrubbing I'll have to do to get this oil off, I'm still gonna put the foil down, even though it's not gonna cover the entirety of the pan. So yeah. So, hold on, y'all. There's some other stuff. I cooked something else before I got on here, and it's like stuck to the table, so I don't want to get that on here. But I just wanted to show y'all how I make my homemade French fries. So when I just put that in there, after it came off the pan. Okay, so you can put any type of seasoning you want on your fries or potatoes for the time being. But you know, we're making homemade French fries. So anyways, put whatever seasoning you want on there. For me, I like garlic salt and black pepper. But sometimes I'll eat them without anything on there. I don't know, a lot of people don't like plain fries, but I honestly don't mind. I don't like to just eat one type of fries. Like, I know a lot of people, they prefer crinkle cut fries, and that's really all they want. But me, no, I like a variety of different types of fries. And so yeah. So today I'm not gonna put anything on there, and I may change my mind later, but for right now, I'm not gonna put anything on there. Okay, so this covered more of the pan than I thought it would. Okay. So what you do is you take some olive oil. Well, what I do is I take olive oil and I pour it into the bottom of this pan. I did not buy this, but I prefer to submerge my potatoes in oil and not just do what I started doing, because I don't really pay for this stuff. So I just pour a light layer to the bottom of the pan. Oh, this is heavy, y'all. It is heavy. And then I stick it in the oven, and eventually I'll, you know, take these out, flip the fries over, stick them back in the oven. So yeah, that's what I do. If you watch tutorials on YouTube, some of them have you boil the potatoes, but before just baking them in the oven. But I honestly don't think it really matters. I mean, it depends, but as far as how it tastes, it doesn't matter. It still tastes good. Okay, so when I submerge the potatoes in oil, or when I first started doing it, I used to put way more potatoes in here, but since I don't really have too much oil in here, I like to just put enough potatoes in to where they can all just lay flat in the oil. But if you're being lazy and you don't want to make 2 batches of fries, it'll still taste fine if you like pile them on each other and then take them out the oven and, you know, flip them and turn them and all that. And then another thing is, if you don't have all your, you know what, no, never mind. I was gonna say make sure you just put a light layer on top instead of just trying to get into the bottom, because I know for me, sometimes I'll pour the oil at the corners and then move it around. But no, if you have fries that are like piled on top of each other, like I said, make sure you just like pour it into the bottom. You're trying to salvage the oil that you have, and then just make sure you get some oil on the top too. Or you can like rub it, do whatever you can to try to salvage your oil instead of pouring more oil on the potatoes. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in the oven. And I don't have anybody to like turn my camera, so you know, it's whatever. But I'm going to put my oven on 400. I don't feel like starting this over, starting a new clip, you know. So anyways, yeah, put this in the oven just how it is. So let me break the bottom of the pan off. Okay, so I'm not the type of person to preheat the oven unless I notice I burn my food. If I don't, because I'm the type of person also that likes to eat the same thing every day. So yeah, but for this, I don't really preheat the oven. I just stick it in there, turn it on, and yeah. So I'm going to be back to show you all the final result. They take so long to cook, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't have to like stand up forever. And even if, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, like the beginning, but let's say I weren't explaining it to you, it would take me like 5 minutes, you know, prepare everything, stick it in the oven. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all when the fries are done. Takes like 30 minutes.